Hello, I'm Tina Chansey, and I'd like to introduce Deborah Radabush.
Well, Tina, you have given me an awful lot to think about, and I'm not very good at it yet. How do I go about practicing this sort of ornamentation when you're not here to tell me what to do?
Oh, I thought you were going to invite me to dinner.
Well, we can do that too.
But if that doesn't work, okay. That's a good question. I mean, obviously, the thing to do is to do it slowly.
Okay, right.
And another thing that people do, which I think works pretty nicely, is metronomes.
Oh, I hate metronomes.
Do you? Why? They're always right. Don't you hate that part?
Yeah. But see, as the music director of the Northern Virginia Recorder Society, I like to play. I can't just direct. And so in order to keep the group together, I've learned over the years to stick my foot out and tap my foot where they can all see it. Well, now I'm sort of wedded to my foot.
Well, does your foot speed up or slow down?
Not so much.
Well, the thing about the metronome,
It never speeds up.
it's always right. Yeah. And in this situation, if you're going to be doing agogic accents, which mean you're delaying the beat a little bit, you got to know where the beat is, because while you're delaying the beat, the other part is probably not going to delay the beat.
Oh, okay.
Now, they may lengthen the beat a little bit, but when you have inégal or some type of agogic stuff going on in a French Baroque piece, the inside of the bar is going to change, but
Right.
the downbeat is going to stay the same.
Right.
What do you say? You set the metronome to a big beat rather than the small beat.
Well, that's really what I need to do. I need to overcome my opinions about metronomes, which are not suitable for...
Yes, family audiences. Well, here's the thing. If it's da 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 dee ga da ga dun dun ga da dun, what if you have that beat on the metronome when you're practicing this type of thing? It's
So beat the half note with the metronome.
well, actually, yeah, yeah,
Beat the half.
because then you
Yeah.
go dum dun da dun. Yeah, well, I wouldn't. Actually, I'm not sure I can do that. But yeah, then you can delay.
Pat your head and rub your tummy.
Which is why we need a metronome.
Right.
Because
right.
we can't do this ourselves. We need something that's fixed.
Yeah, I like the idea of beating the half note, even if it's a very long half note. I have found in working with my group that if we beat the half note, we're less apt to slow down. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
But it's like if they're counting 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, pretty soon it's 1, 2, 3. But if you do da 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 da.
Well, maybe that's because
da,
when you have too many beats, it slows you down because you're trying to give
weight to all
fair
of them.
yeah. So difference between 4/4 and 2/4, or 4/4 and 2/2. 2/2. Okay, so that's one of the things. Metronomes are good, and
Okay.
metronomes to the half bar,
Okay.
or however large thing that you can do. Sometimes it's hard to get to the next downbeat, and that teaches you stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not saying that all the beats have to be exact. I'm saying that the downbeats
Right.
need to be exact, and that's an interesting type of inégal that gives you a lot of freedom. So there's that. Can you play me a scale of trills? Ta, ta, ta.
Oh, okay.
What scale would work on the alto?
Probably G.
Okay, give it a try. I want to hear the first note. Ta. I want you to start on the note above.
Oh, now she tells me.
Yeah. But then you'd roll into the next one. Ta. Yeah. Just give me two diddles. Yeah. So, like this.
Okay. Now wait a minute.
Yep.
Question.
Okay.
I'm tonguing with a space the
You're
note
tonguing in your
above.
partitura, yes.
Okay, and then I tongue the note not. Is it?
Tongue the... No. No. Yes. So you...
And just two fiddles.
Yeah. do something for me. That's just right. Now give a little bit of extra weight on the first note and then release the next ones. So you've got yes.
Oh, wrong. Start high and come low.
Give me more. Yeah. Yeah. You're having too much fun resolving. I need you to. It's a little bit like pushing your boulder uphill. Da, da.
Sisyphus strikes again.
Yes, but there should be a dramatic release when
Okay.
you get to the next note. So push and then release. Yeah, but the first note doesn't get enough. Ta. Give me more. Yeah, but then the next note is an up. So it's down. Down.
Oh.
Yeah?
Oh, my brain is lost.
Do this for a second.
Okay, just one.
Yeah. Uh-huh. If you were going to do that in words, it would be target. Target.
Oh, okay.
So you notice that it's not target
Right.
and it's not target. It's target.
Okay.
Try that. Ah! There you are. Target. Enough notes. Now add the extra twiddle. Yes.
That's a killer trill.
Now to get that trill, maybe you got to make sure your fingers are ready.
Yeah, and because I was using my ears and not my eyes, I didn't see it coming.
Well, okay, that's between you and your fingers. But you might find that you want to go in advance and say to this finger, you got to play now.
Right,
Before
exactly.
you have to do.
Exactly.
Get it. But did you hear how that sounds? It sounds
Yeah,
good.
yeah, I like it a lot.
And the whole idea of making a trill be from tension to resolution makes the first one heavier and longer.
Mm-hmm.
And if you put that in the middle of a piece like this, it gives it makes it a kind of interesting bumpy, with technical term.
Yeah, I like that. A bumpy ride.
Yeah. So that's the way that I would practice the short trills. I'd start with a scale, maybe 5 notes of a scale. That's all. And target seems to be a great word to use.
Yeah, I like
so
target.
it's stress release, and then add a second twiddle. Dung da da da, dung da da, dum da da, and that'll give you what you need.
Yeah. So, just because I want to. No, I targeted.
Up. Okay, so.
So I don't want to do that one as my practice.
Okay.
So let's say the second measure, the last note. No. Yeah. Boy, I'm going to have to think on
Where
this.
are you?
I'm right on those two.
Okay, let's do that. Yeah, let's stop. Let's do this part right here in the second bar, and it's these notes.
So just what point to where you're starting?
Starting on that G.
On that G. Okay.
Okay, I need some more room before the trill.
Yeah.
You get 2 twiddles.
2 twiddles and that's it.
That's it. Pretty good. Can you make a dum ba dum ta da dum? No. Yeah, listen. Yeah, you did a little. Yeah, I don't want so much. Don't be so generous. That.
I did it.
Yes, you did.
I did it.
What'd you do?
I could feel where the starting note needed to be, and I didn't tense up about the diddle because I knew I only needed to do 2.
Okay. So one thing about trills is many people are very generous with their trills.
Yep.
They give you lots and lots of trills. You don't really need that much until the end of a phrase.
Right.
That the end of the phrase, let's see. Oh yeah. There you might need more. You notice how it starts exactly the same way. Yeah, can you make your appoggiatura even a little bit longer?
And still only 2 diddles. Dang! No, no.
I got one more diddle than you. Yeah, okay, so you got the diddles, but then you get the next note in time. You don't have to make it sooner.
I know. I keep doing that, don't I?
Uh-huh. So as you practice this, I'd think of it as a graph.
Yeah.
You got these notes here, you got those notes there. I would practice the little pieces of the
Right.
graph. And make sure that you've got your little pieces, and then see if you can string them together, and your metronome friend will help you on that.
Sounds like excellent advice, and clearly I have a lot of work to do.
Oh, good. Isn't that nice? I mean, if it were easy, then you'd be watching television or playing video games.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.